Hope you're having a wonderful week. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you're finding me is just right. I was hoping I'd be able to hop on here and share a little sunshine with y'all, but I think the only thing that may take place is you may be able to get in on some thunderstorms with me, so hopefully the weather outside doesn't disturb us too much here. But if I can't be your sunshine, literally a couple things. We are learning to be the sunshine of our own life, right? And I'm hoping to come on and just give y'all a little inspiration, a little love, a little hope, because I know these energies have been intense. Speaking with people in my real life, in my personal life, clients, customers, soul family, we've all kind of been going through it in our own unique individual ways, right? But none of us will come out of this energy unscathed. On that, if you have done the healing work, the shadow work, if you have elevated, if you're more aware, right, you will be able to move through these transitions more easily. Like we spoke the other day, right? Those of us that are comfortable with change will thrive in these energies. Change, though sometimes I still wouldn't choose it. I am super comfortable with it. I've lived many lives in this one lifetime. But yes, so again, like I shared the other day, right? How can you dip your toes in the water, ease yourself into change, maybe make some intentional small changes so you get used to change, just to prepare yourself for what is to come. But yes, I'm going to record a message here for our Patreon community, our private soul tribe. Link for that is in the description box, pinned comments below, up above, down below, wherever you can find it in a couple different places. Just know that whenever you see me on here, there's always an extended message for our members, our paid subscribers. So if something resonates for you here, speaks to you, and you would like to see more of me, further messages, longer messages, you could join us there. And yeah, I have a few notes I'm going to speak on in Patreon, but not near as many notes as I usually do. And then we typically tap into the cards to clarify. So yeah, we'll just see. I'm going to tap into the cards here and see what I can tell y'all, those of you that are tuning in. If you would like to receive a personal message for yourself out of this, you can make that intention known. You can drop a comment below. You could like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you do subscribe to the channel, you'll be notified when I go live again. But yes, how are we doing out there, right? Temperature check, vibe check, pulse check, whatever you want to say. I've been reflecting, always reflecting, right? The deeper we go, the deeper we can go, the more there is to learn. What did I say the other day? The more I know, the more I learn. I know nothing at all, right? But on that, I'm like, how do people in the real world that have no knowledge basis of astrology, I'm definitely not an expert, but I have been learning much about astrology over the last couple of years, and it just helps you to make sense of what is playing out, right? And understanding, because astrology is 50% the planets, what's happening externally, and 50% us, right? Co-creation, every aspect, archetype, planet, all of the things, every aspect astrologically can point to an aspect of ourself. But yeah, I don't know, man. People that aren't on a self-awareness journey, that have no awareness of energy or astrology, and that have no self-care routine, man, my workouts, I've been at my workouts almost a decade and a half, but to be able to lean into them, to have those healthy staples, those keystone habits, that we call those, and a keystone habit is habits that make other habits doable, feasible, that lead to other habits. I believe I'm gonna have to Google that now. I learned that years back. But basically, like, working out is a keystone habit because it leads to, when I get my workout in the morning, which there's rarely a day I don't anymore. I can think of one day in the past couple months, and it's not always strenuous, right? Some days it's yoga, stretching, recovery, stability, mobility, whatever my body is calling for. But having those habits to lean into, those self-care habits, I don't know how people are surviving without them. And many are struggling, and that's evident, right? So leaning into our spiritual practices, our spiritual tools. Good morning, good morning. Thank you for being here. Yeah, knowing our self-worth, understanding our divinity, knowing who we are, knowing that who we are is so much more beyond this physical form, right? And that everything that is physical, including ourselves, was energy first. Your body is a conglomeration, a walking representation of how much you value your worth, how much you respect yourself, right? How much you pour into yourself is evident by the way you live your life. Your results do the talking for you here. So lean into those spiritual practices. Maybe you don't have a wellness journey. Now would be the time to start pouring into self. We only have this one vehicle, right? But yes, let's see what else we can know here. If you want to start your wellness journey, I can help you with that as well. Drop a comment here. Yeah, success. This mind, body, soul success, right? Knowing we can't, if we're just focusing on the mind and neglecting our body, or just focusing on the body and neglecting our soul, none of that works. That's out of alignment, right? And we will be shown there is no hiding from ourselves, no running from ourselves in these energies. All right. Strength. And don't so much look at the person in the external, right? What is the lesson they are showing you? What is it that they are teaching you? Remove the human, the form, the personality, the identity from it, and see from a higher understanding, right? What roles and positions they are in and how things are playing out, right? Like the old has to crumble in order for the new to be built here. And we have this understanding. We know we have the strength to uphold our boundaries, our values, to respect our soul, even amongst the crumbling here, even amongst the chaos. We are the calm in the storm, right? Also, if you would like a personal reading, you can either email me, let me know that. People have done that, or you can drop a comment and I will reach out. What else can we know here? Strength in the chaos. I'm going to write that down because we're going to dive a little deeper into that in Patreon. Again, if you would like to join us, link is in the pinned comments below and the description box. And also when you join, you get access to today's message, but all previous content as well. I've been sharing in there for several years. So you could get busy. You could stay busy for a while on your healing journey, even if you just joined for a month here. Yeah, this understanding here. We understand why things are playing out the way they are in the physical, right? It takes that to wake and shake others up. And also, we don't all go through this awakening at the same time, because then who would hold the light? Who would be the pillar, right? Like hold the stability while the others are going through it. And so who are we to question the divine plan, right? This came through in one of the books I was reading this morning. I think it is Anatomy of the Spirit here, to quote Carolyn Miss. And our energy, right? Like we are not in charge or in control of tomorrow, but our energy, our intention, like we are, no, I gotta find my notes because I'm gonna say it wrong here. We influence what happens tomorrow. We don't control it, meaning we aren't God, we aren't the creator, we aren't source. Our part is to play our part. And also we know and understand that, yes, singularly, right, there's our energy, but once we exude that, what we see in the collective playing out is a combination of all of our individual energies combined. On that, let's tap in with our Work Your Light deck here. Yeah, inner temple, do devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Changing, even with my workouts, with all of these healthy habits, these things I do to invest in my future self, right? When I switched my language from discipline to devotion, that really switched. Just, it's all about energy, right? Words are powerful, words cast spells. And so switching the terminology from discipline to devotion just made it feel less heavy, more like a chore, and less like I get to do it, right? I don't have to. I'm lucky enough that I get to, that I'm able-bodied enough to do so. And also I'm able-bodied enough to do so because, because I have been doing the things. Oftentimes I'll hear people say, I'm too tired to exercise. It's like, then exercise. Exercise gives you energy. Yeah, just say yes to where you are being called. Save your energy for your sacred yeses, I'm hearing. When you say yes to one thing, you are saying no to several other alternate routes. So just be secure, solid in your yes. If you're unsure, that's a no, at least for now. Boundaries here. How can you implement boundaries here to make space for your sacred yes? I love that. I'm just thinking out loud here. Let's tap in. Let's see what animal is guiding us at the moment. And then maybe we'll get a little tarot story so we can get a feel. Yeah, surrender. And 10:10 was just on the clock here too. So endings and beginnings both, because right, every ending is simultaneously a new beginning. We just don't know it at the time. Cycles, being comfortable with change. Like I said, like you will thrive this year if you're not comfortable, if you are comfortable with change. And if you're not, I would say that is your work. I won't say challenge, because words, right? Terminology. I would invite you to gradually implement changes in your life so you can ease your way into it here. Yeah. Co-create with spirit, this mind, body, soul, right? We aren't leaving out one aspect of ourself. We are encapsulating all aspects in this lifetime here. So I love that. And I just saw 1111. And crow might be significant for you. I am in the USA. Yes. Thanks for all the comments. I appreciate y'all being here. I try and not look at the comments too much because then I get sidetracked. It's like squirrel. And then I forget where I was at with my channel of thought, or my train of thought, my channeling, whatever. So, but I do see you. I appreciate you. And I'm sending love right back. See the big picture here. Yeah, this understanding, right? We understand when we're being asked, time to let go here. When we're being asked to let go of something, we know, again, endings and beginnings simultaneously, right? And 10:10 might be significant for you. 3:3 might be significant for you. But we understand this transformation here. And again, with the crow spirit. Butterflies might be significant for you. Trust that the abundant universe will provide here. Yeah, let's get a little tarot story just so we can get a feel for where, I'm going to use my other tarot deck, where the Patreon message is going to go. If something speaks to you and you would like to join us. It's a smaller community there, and so you're just more likely to receive a message that'll fit for your life. Plus, I share a little bit more like personal shares in there, relate to things as far as what's going on in my own life. Yeah. Wow. Okay, we got a couple major arcana cards here for us. Love it. And yeah, 8 of Cups here. Continue to choose yourself. Choose you this time. Choose peace. Choosing your peace is not selfish, I'm hearing. But we have, yeah, painful endings and beginnings. This too shall pass. 3 of Swords, the Fool, the Star, and Ace of Cups. And so from this, yeah, every new beginning comes from some other's beginning, comes from some other beginnings. And the Fool here is, yeah, a new beginning here. This new adventure from our star, from this understanding, knowing who we are, our co-creative role here. And Ace of Cups here, yeah, true love, heart-centered oneness. This can signify miracles from God, creator, universe, source. It's just this understanding that we are connected to it all. We maybe don't understand it. In fact, we aren't supposed to, right? Like, trusting the unknown is the theme. I might even title that this video. Trusting the unknown, moving forward. That is how we signal to the universe we are ready for more and we trust, right? If we are trying to control and we need to know what comes next, that's the opposite of trust. Faith is not faith at all if we need to see the thing before we believe. And faith without works is dead. I'm hearing that's been coming through for me strongly the last several days. And that speaks on our intention, right? And we know that what we do today influences tomorrow, but we aren't in control. We have faith that what plays out is what is intended, what is meant to play out, right? And that if we don't get what we are wanting in this moment, we trust that it is for good reason, that something better is going to come along. Don't limit yourself. Don't box yourself in, right? Break your own glass ceilings. You have no idea what the universe can, yeah, surprise your heart with. The universe will make your heart sing. Your little heart sing when you get out of your own way. I'm going to get one affirmation for us here. And then, like I said, if this message speaks to you, if my energy resonates for you, would love to have you join us. yeah, when I heal, the world heals. How beautiful. Your healing matters. You being the star of your own show, you taking self-accountability, self-responsibility, pouring into yourself with these spiritual practices, implementing your wellness routine, right? So you can take care of yourself so you don't require others to care for you down the road, like to care for yourself. I don't know if you have children, whether you do or not, right? I'm sure you have fur babies. You have some people that rely on you, that love you, that need you. Become the star of your own show. So heal yourself so you can take that weight, that responsibility off others, right? And do it for the planet here. That's what we are here for, right? Mother Gaia. So yes, how can you rest more? How can you implement boundaries so you can make space for your sacred yes? And we're going to dive into this new beginning with us as the star of the show. And like I said, I have a few notes here I want to speak on. Suffering a bit, detachment a bit, fun, joy. So yes, if any of that speaks to you, would love to see you there. Until next time, wishing you a beautiful day. Thank you for your healing. Thank you for being here. It matters. You matter. You're needed.